Are you ready for some high school football with John Huddleston and Gary Harris? Covering all your local high school football highlights and scores. And now, Football Friday on WVUA.
And welcome into WVUA's Football Friday, everybody. I'm Gary Harris. John Huddleston will join me a little later in the program. Now, tonight marks the start of the second half of the high school football season. Already teams are jockeying for a spot in the postseason playoffs, and that was certainly the case tonight at Bryant, as the Stampede at 3-2 overall and 2-1 in Class 5A Region 3 played host to the defending Class 5A state champion Demopolis Tigers, who also entered with a 3-2 overall record, but 3-0 in the region. Our Todd Hoyer and Darren Foote covering this game, along with Ashley Atwell. This was a big game, and Bryant has got an improved football team, and they would show it tonight. This one would go down to the wire. We pick it up. Demopolis on the move. Ben Pettis to Jerry Campbell, who takes it down to the Bryant 10. That's a gain of 40, just inside the 10, first and goal for the Tigers. 2 plays later, Pettis keeps. He faked it in there to DeMarcus James. Everybody went with the fake, and he gets it into the end zone. Tigers on top 7-0. Late in the first, though, the Bryant defense comes up big. Pettis picked off by Darius Roselle, and he is off to the races. Pick 6. Extra points good. We're tied at 7. Later in the second quarter, the Tigers on the receiving end of this punt, but it is muffed, not handled, and the Stampede falls on it at the Tigers' 4-yard line. Opportunity knocks, and Bryant listens. Brock Hall sneaks it over for the touchdown. Stampede led it at the half, 14-7, as we said. This one goes right down to the fourth quarter, but Demopolis pulls it out, 21-17, so they remain unbeaten in the region and certainly have the inside track to the region championship. A tough game for Bryant. They take the hard luck loss tonight at home. Class 6A Region 5, Tuscaloosa County High hosting Bessemer City. John Huddleston on the beat for this one, and a little homecoming and a little power of pink for County High. Breast cancer awareness, and tell you what, that must have motivated them because they came out ready to play. Tyler Gates keeps it for 11 yards. Touchdown, 7-0. Next possession, Gates to Jay Gay, who breaks a tackle, and then he is off to the races. That blue and pink combination working well. 57 yards, 14-0. Bessemer City trying to get something going, but Kevin Johnson picked off by Mitchell McCaw. And McCaw wants some pick 6 action of his own. Touchdown, 21-0. County High's defense was stymieing Bessemer City all night. Ken Barnes sacks Johnson, loss of 6, and then County High gets it back, and they're on the move again. Gates to a wide open Kalen Burns, 28-0. County High led 48-0 at the half, and they eased up in the second half, but they won it easy over Bessemer City tonight. 55-6, the final score. Big win in region for the Wildcats. All right, 5-0 Bibb County hosting 2-2 Livingston. Sam White and John Finley trekking down to Centerville for this one. Bibb County has just been steamrolling opponents, but Livingston played pretty tough tonight. In all fairness to the Cougars, they hung around, but first quarter, C.J. Cutts, he's one of the area's best. Touchdown, 6 yards, 7-0. Choctaws on top. Second quarter now, Bibb County leading 14-0. Livingston trying to get some offense going, but Taylor Morton is there for the interception. And Bibb County takes advantage. After getting the pick, they drive it down. And then Jalen Goree looking for James Rutledge. And watch Rutledge here. If at first you don't succeed, stay with it. Catches the rebound. 21-0 at this point, and the Choctaws going to win it tonight. 35-0. So they move to 6-0 on the season. Well, coming up on Football Friday, the Hillcrest Patriots were looking to improve to a perfect 6-0 themselves tonight against Birmingham Carver. But first, after an 0-2 start, the Northridge Jaguars have turned their season around with 3 straight victories. Tonight, the Jags were home against Gardendale. Highlights are on the way next here on Football Friday.
We're the Cincy Valley Cheerleaders, and you're watching Football
Welcome back to Football Friday, everybody. The Northridge Jaguars started the season with back-to-back losses, but since then, they've ripped off 3 straight wins heading into a big region game tonight at home against Gardendale. We're going to pick up the action in the third quarter. And Gardendale's got the ball. Dallas Tidwell throws the screen to Jamichael Willis, and Willis rips off a 50-yard gain. Now, this would lead to a field goal for Gardendale, and Northridge had the lead, but it was cut down to 13-10. Moving to the fourth quarter, Northridge quarterback Brooks Burns completes the 30-yard pass to Bo Scarborough. Scarborough is going to be a fine player. He's only in the 9th grade. 1st and 10, Jags at the 3, and on the very next play, Antonio Easterwood will take the handoff from Burns, and he will crash across the right side, untouched pretty much. And Jags get another big win over a pretty good Gardendale club, 19-10 the final. So Northridge has won 4 in a row. Mike Smith's team getting it done. All right, Sipsey Valley and Northside. Our Stephen Ray covering this game. Sipsey Valley, a first-year program, looking for their first win in school history. Northside wanting to protect the home field. We're going to pick it up with Garrett Lewis going to Braylon Smith for the Sipsey Valley Bears. Nice pickup. Same drive. A couple of plays later, Lewis hands off to Dion Riley, and he scores. They go for 2. It's not successful, but still Sipsey on top 6-0. Now we go to the third quarter, still 6-0. Northside's Hunter Mims pitches to his running back, and Rokeland Sibley scores from 30 yards out. We're tied at 6, late in the third now. Northside looking to go ahead. Mims from his own 2 goes to Zarian Grant, and this has to be the play of the night. 98-yard touchdown for the Rams, and they go on to get the victory tonight. Big win. This is sure to be a rivalry for years to come. Northside over Sipsey Valley, 25-12, the final. Okay, the Central Falcons traveling over to Brookwood. Our Taylor Watson on the beat for this one. We're going to pick it up first quarter. The Panthers march downfield where Damian Higgins is going to finish off the drive, scoring from 9 yards out. The Panthers on top 7-0 over the winless Falcons. Second quarter action now. The Falcons on the move. Keontae Washington. All right, looks like he scores a touchdown here to tie the game, but you saw that yellow flag come down. That's never bad news. Illegal procedure brings back the touchdown, and 2 plays later, Higgins fumbles, and Brookwood takes advantage, bringing that thing back for the touchdown. Wow, Panthers win it tonight, 26-12 over the Falcons. So a bragging rights game right there, and Brookwood gets the better of it. Well, we're going to take a timeout, but don't you go anywhere because we still got much more work to do on Football Friday. John Huddleston will join me for our Alabama-Florida preview. You don't want to miss that. But straight ahead, the Hillcrest Patriots enter the night unbeaten and already eyeing a region championship. I'll have highlights of the Patriots game against Carver when Football Friday returns on WVUA-TV, your home team station. And we appreciate you watching Football Friday. Carver at Hillcrest, homecoming, and there's the homecoming queen, Shannon Smith. Congratulations to her. Hillcrest trying to go to 6-0. And boy, I tell you what, they look good tonight. Luke Wingo hands off to Cedric Williams for the score. Patriots 35-6 at halftime. They never let up against the Carver Rams. Third quarter, running back Tremaine McGee loses the football. James Scott gets on top of it for the Patriots. I'll tell you something, this Hillcrest team, one to watch. The very next play after the turnover, Wingo decides to keep it himself, and this young man is having a heck of a year at quarterback. Touchdown, Patriots up 42-6, and after another Carter fumble, Patrick Miller takes the football and pounds it across the goal line. Hillcrest tacks on another 7 points. They led 49-6, and as we go to the final score, they roll tonight, 56-6, 6-0, unbeaten, and of course, obviously unbeaten in the region. They've got the inside track for the region championship. All right, Holt hosting West Blockton tonight. We're going to pick it up in the third quarter. West Blockton with the football, and Justin Clements is going to get it across the stripe. 3-yard touchdown run. 21-14, West Blockton takes the lead. Later in the third quarter, Kavarius Quarter, one of our athlete's foot high school athletes of the week from last week shows you why. I mean, this young man can play. I mean, he can play the game. Number 13, spinning, staying on his feet. Finally, they bring him down at the 6-yard line. However, Holt would turn it over on downs. They could not get the touchdown, and that would bite on fourth quarter. The Tigers looking to put it away. Ladarius Holt, he was an athlete of the week one week for us too. And look at this run. He's matching quarter. He gets it across, 18-yard, great run, touchdown, 33-14. West Blockton wins it tonight by that final score of 33-14 over the Holt Ironmen, who Holt won last week, snapping a long losing streak, and played tough tonight but come up short. All right, Hale County and Greensboro. This was a good football game. Hale County at home hosting Greensboro. It's homecoming at Hale County tonight. A lot of homecomings this evening. The quarterback Parker Anderson wanting to celebrate a little early. He tosses the ball to Ladarius Manson, and Manson turns on the Jets. He's already been one of our Athletes Foot High School Athletes of the Week. These guys showing out for us. They love the cameras. Manson gets shoved out at the 5. 2 plays later, Anderson takes it in himself. 2-point conversion, no good, but the Wildcats go up 6-0. Next drive for Greensboro, Javoris Davis gets stood up by Kerry Lewis. Wow, how about that big pop? Greensboro's forced to punt. Wildcats with good field position take advantage. Anderson hands off to Ladarius McGee. McGee takes it 20 yards into the end zone. This time they convert the 2-point attempt. They go up 14-8 as we check out the final. Good ball game tonight. Hale County hangs on against Greensboro. These two longtime rivals played a good one tonight, 17-14. The Wildcats take it this evening. All right, Tuscaloosa Christian at home, 8-man football, hosting New Life Academy. Another homecoming tonight for the Warriors. And we're going to pick up the action with Dallas Kahn to Dax Lott. Lott runs at 40 yards. Our Alex Cordry and Sarah Chovnik bringing you the highlights. Up 12-0. Kahn looks for the 2-point conversion and gets it to Corey Faulkner. That made it 14-0. Great defense tonight by the Warriors. Look at Wesley Pate taking down Justin Dameron. No scoring here for New Life. And then Kahn, 20 yards to Trick Gibson. He wears number 55, but he can get out into the pass pattern. That made it 27-0 at halftime, and the Warriors go on to cruise tonight. 43-14 was the final score. Tuscaloosa Christian over New Life Academy. Well, coming up next, our always anticipated Football Friday Band of the Week and our complete Football Friday West Alabama scoreboard. That's right, we'll have all your Friday Night Lights coming up. Stay with us. Gordo High School, our band of the week. I got to like that, banging on those garbage cans. That's good stuff. All right, now to the scoreboard. Let's run down the scores for you that we haven't shown you already. Big road win for American Christian tonight at Thorsby, 49-27. Bessemer Academy, a winner at home over Tuscaloosa Academy, 28-9 the final score. Holy Spirit wins on the road at Shades Mountain Christian, 14-0. Berry beat up on South Lamar, 46-8 the final score. Gordo wins at Aliceville in shutout fashion, 41-0. Fayette County a winner at Good Hope, 32-15. Lynn over Hubbardville, 27-14. Maplesville shut out John Essex of Demopolis, 55-0. It was Altagaville over Pickens County, 42-22. Greene County big over Dallas County, 38-6. It was North River Christian losing on the road. They put up 48, but it wasn't nearly enough as they get beat by Hope Christian, 72-48. Patrician Academy a winner in a battle between longtime rivals over Marengo Academy, 42-14 the final. And Pickens Academy over Evangel Christian, 55-12 the final in that one. It was Keith Blanking Sunshine, 38-0. Montevallo nips Sumter County, 21-20. Sweetwater rolls over A.L. Johnson, 63-0 on Thursday night. Lamar shut out Celigent, and it was also on Thursday night. Linden over McIntosh, 62-8. And a couple of other scores you don't see on your board. Hoover had to come from behind, but they win again over Pelham 29-17. And Mountain Brook tops Spain Park 35-10. All right, that's a look at our high school football action for week 6.